Every pregnancy needs utmost care and attention. But certain pregnancies need a little extra attention. An Rh negative mother carrying an Rh positive baby is at increased risk of complications. BSV is at the forefront to ensure safe delivery in every Rh negative pregnancy.
The one line important from Mithali Raj's post-match captain's chat comes out is, everything should come to an end. It will take time to settle the emotions, but that is sport. Of course, the girls aren't doing really well. They are sad. Everyone is sad. But we took it down the wire. Of course, we couldn't win it. But yeah, that is what Mithali Raj says at the end of it all. Let's just celebrate both their careers. Both Mithali Raj and Jhulan Goswami retire. Let's just celebrate their careers. If I can have the graphics on the screen first for Mithali Raj. Let's have a look at her all format numbers. All format international careers, 12 tests, 699 runs, 232 ODIs, 7,805 runs, 89 T20Is, 2,364 runs, a mammoth total of more than 10,000 runs, average of 50.68, 700s and 64 50s. Just if we have a look at her ODI numbers as well, 232 matches, an average of 50.68, 764 50s. That's insane. And just having a look at her World Cup numbers, what has she done in the World Cups? 38 matches, 1,321 runs at an average of 47.17, 13 50 plus scores, including 200s. That's Mithali Raj for you guys. The career comes to an end. It's been 23-year-long career, but what a career it has been. A legend of the sport, probably the greatest of all time. This phrase is used a lot of times, but this is the day to say thank you, Mithali, for all that she's done in her 23 years of career. Boria, you've known her very closely. More than a family or more than anything, the player, the persona, the legend that she is. I'm actually getting goosebumps by even saying this particular thing that she's retiring. But yeah, over to you.
She's a habit. You said insane. Insane is the word. Insane is actually the word. 50 average over a period of 22 years for somebody. How do you describe such a player? Sensational, greatest. These are adjectives. But as I said, for me, she was a habit. Indian women's cricket, Mithali Raj. Indian women's cricket, Jhulan Goswami. Look, there is no need for me or you or Mohit to say how good she is or was as a batter. I use the word was with a lot of pathos. But make no mistake, nobody can ever take it away from her that she will be remembered as one of the greatest to have played that sport. The only thing, that World Cup title. 2005 she came close. 2017 she came close. 2022 she came 1 inch from making the semi-final. So that's what sport is all about. You don't get it all. The difference between a Tendulkar and a Raj. Tendulkar got it in his 6th attempt at that World Cup. Raj goes out without winning the World Cup, just like Jhulan Goswami does as well. So that way, but Mithali Raj, no debate. No debate. Look, somebody who scores a 70, even in her last game. I mean, she's going out at a time when she still had cricket, but she's. I mean, I might sound biased because she's family to me, but we are all privileged. We are all privileged to have watched Mithali Raj in action for the last 20 years, because the sport today is poorer. Without a Jhulan Goswami, without a Mithali Raj, the sport itself is poorer. She was the perfect devotee to her temple, and the temple is the sport. Mithali Raj and Jhulan Goswami going out, the temple will miss two of their ardent devotees. tremendous careers. We will always celebrate. But you know what? That last missing piece of silverware continues to be missing. And that's what sport is. It is cruel. It is very cruel. It will take time to sink in. But thank you, Mithali Raj, like you said. What bundle of memories, one innings after the other, one shot after the other. I mean, all of these things. I mean, and you close your eyes, and all of a sudden they come like picture postcards, like vignettes, right? But Yash, what a career, what a player, what a legend, what a star.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think like she's easily one of the greatest of all time, if not the very greatest of all time. And we spoke about this in the pre-show as well. Like she's someone whose value to the team and to the game also goes a lot beyond sheer numbers, because she's someone who's been like, the sheer longevity is one thing. To be at the top of your game for 22 years is one thing, but we also need to look at how much the game has evolved and changed in these 22 years. Like Boria said, like she was there when the support was minimal, the viewership was a lot different to what it is now, and even then she was India's best batter. And even today, she got a half century and was among the top scorers in the match. So this is a player who's managed to stay relevant for so long and also like evolve so much and adapt so much with the changing conditions. And you just need to look at how players from opposing teams look at her. Like we've had so many moments in this World Cup where like players from opposition teams have spoken so glowingly of both Mithali Raj as well as Jhulan Goswami. And I'm sure a lot of the people who are currently in the Indian team grew up watching Mithali Raj, grew up idolizing her and wanted to be cricketers and wanted to serve the country like her. So the kind of impact that she has had on the game, she's probably one of the best captains of all time as well. She's captained in more World Cup matches than anyone else. She has scored more World Cup 50s than anyone else. And she's always delivered on the big stage or in low profile matches. So the kind of impact that she has had, it won't do justice to like sum it up in just words. And like the two of you said, like all we can do today is be thankful for her and celebrate the long and successful career that she has had. She might not have had a World Cup title, but she's won plenty of other things, and her contribution, I think, ultimately is invaluable because of the intangible things that she's done for Indian cricket over the years. So yeah, all we can do today is be
Mohit
thankful.
said it nicely there, Yash. 2005, when India won the World Cup, soon after that, they had to travel in after that, after making the final, they had to travel in unreserved compartment sitting next to a toilet. Ask Mithali and Jhulan and they'll tell you the story. From sitting next to a toilet in a second class unreserved compartment to today's central contracts, WIPL, multiple white ball finals, BCCI taking the sport to a different level, cover of multiple magazines, leading to the birth of a platform like a Women's Creek Zone and Red Sports, doing these shows. Think about yourself, about Mohit, about me, and think, had it not been for a Raj and a Goswami, would we actually have been analyzing the sport like this is? Think of the economy that they've spun. Think of everything. How many people are now part of the sport thanks to these two ladies? Think of the macro impact they are leaving behind. That's real legacy for you. You've transformed the country. You have transformed a whole legion of people. You have inspired and created aspirational tales for thousands and lakhs and millions of girls. How on earth can we just thank them in one show?
there there aren't words to even thank Mithali Raj for her contributions to the game. 10,000 plus runs over a 23-year period, 50 plus average, getting in all those young players, developing them over a period of time. Of course, as Boria mentioned, growing the economy of the game, bringing the sport, even a discussion of the women's IPL, which is probably set to take place next year. What all has Mithali Raj done, we don't even know. And I don't think so we can even jot it down what all she's done. But yes, that has been a stupendous career. I really would have hoped she would have gotten a farewell match, but that's not to be at the moment, at least.